Accused parent killer used her own insulin to poison parents. Wow. This story comes from news.com.au. The daughter of two pensioners allegedly murdered them both using her own insulin, a court has heard. Brenda Anderson died in hospital in March last year, and her husband Linton died a year later. The daughter, Raylene Polymedius, I don't know how to say her last name, 62, of Raigmore in Adelaide, has been charged with their murders. Prosecutors told Adelaide Magistrate Court on Wednesday that Polymedius used her own insulin to poison her mother and then administered a fatal dose when she began to recover. Wow, that's ruthless. Court heard how she tried the same tactic 12 months later with her father when she tried to make his death look like a suicide, the advertiser reports. Jesus Christ, she is cunning.
Allegedly!
Michael Fondas, prosecuting, said neither Miss nor Mr. Anderson were diabetic. Neither of them were in the need of insulin, and the accused was the only member of her family who was a diabetic. The court heard how Mr. Anderson was found unresponsive at home on April 30 with tablets of ozepam scattered around. Okay, that's how she tried to make it look like a suicide.
Allegedly!
But it was the wrong drug because it was insulin. Or is ozepam a part of insulin? I've got no idea. Let's find out. Okay, seems like ozepam is a completely different drug. Ozepam is a short to intermediate acting benzodiazepine. Ozepam is used for the treatment of anxiety and insomnia in the control of symptoms of alcohol withdrawal syndrome. Anyway, I'm not going to read all that. So basically it's something that is taken for anxiety and also withdrawal treatments, especially with alcohol withdrawals. There you go. So she scattered a completely different drug to make it look like a suicide.
Allegedly!
I'm guessing she was hoping they wouldn't do an autopsy and try and look for the actual insulin that killed him. You failed.
Allegedly!
Mr. Fonda said that a post-mortem revealed that levels of oxazepam, an anti-anxiety drug, in Mr. Anderson's system were not high enough to kill him. So he did have the drug in the system, but it wasn't what killed him. So she just tried to make it look like a suicide with a completely different drug that actually killed him.
Allegedly!
A post-mortem examination revealed two drugs in his system: oxazepam, insufficient to have caused his death, and insulin, toxicity resulting in his death, he said. The scattered tablets were, we allege, an attempt to make this look like a suicide when, in reality, what killed Mr. Anderson was an overdose of insulin. There you go. Subsequent investigation of Mrs. Polymedius' phone have revealed that the day before her father was found, she had Googled the effects of ozepam. Polymedius is yet to enter a plea to her charges. She's been remanded in custody until another court hearing on Thursday. Oh, there you go. What a horrible woman. Drugs and kills her mum with insulin, and then, what, a year later, tries to do the exact same thing to her dad? Horrible person. Wonder what the motive was.
Allegedly! Allegedly! That's ignorant!